Welcome to Tasty Tuesday. This week we'll be making jam out of berries. They're really nice to make, especially as gifts because they last forever, and you can put them in little jars like this, and it's kind of a nice gift. But yeah, the ingredients are listed out here, and yeah, I'll go through the ingredients one by one now. First is the berries. These are nice because they come in 5-pound bags at Costco, and berries are especially good for making jam because they're high in a compound called pectin, which is what's needed for thickening the jam. So that's this guy. Speaking of pectin, this guy is pure pectin. It's quite hefty. And it's what makes stuff thick. For berries, you don't necessarily have to have it, but it'll make your jam a little bit chunkier. So that's pectin. And then we have the citric acid. And this makes the solution a little bit more sour and gets it down to the right pH for the pectin to solidify. And then we have everybody's favorite ingredient, sugar. And then last but not least, but pretty important, we have a jar. You could use any kind of jar, like empty out a random spaghetti jar or whatnot, but if you're gonna give it away to somebody, then a nice jar is nice to have. So, yeah. So pretty much all we're gonna do is boil the berries to death. Just pour it and turn on the fire, and you let it reduce for like 20 minutes, and we'll come back later. So one thing to help like the jam cook down faster is you want to mash all the berries. The best tool I found for that is a potato masher because it has all these ridges, so we'll smash it up a little bit. And now we'll reduce for like 10 more minutes. And yeah. Okay, so while that's going on the stove, we're gonna mix all the dry ingredients together. We'll start with the sugar, which is 2 cups. And then we'll add in the pectin. We'll have 2 tablespoons. The reason why we're mixing the sugar and the pectin first is because if you add the pectin straight into the berry solution, it actually clumps and it doesn't dissolve. So by mixing it in with the sugar first, it helps like spread it out more. So that's the pectin. And last but not least is the citric acid. This is super duper concentrated, so you want to be very careful with it. We're just adding a teaspoon of this. And then we'll mix it all together. And once it's all mixed, then we'll add it straight into the berries and mix that in and cook it some more. So the berries have reduced enough on the stove. Should probably be like half an hour or so. We have all our dry ingredients. Everything is mixed together, and you just pour it all in, and then you just stir it in. And after you've stirred it in for a little while, you'll put it back on the stove for like 10 minutes maybe, and then you'll let it cool, and then we'll start jarring. So you have to disinfect each jar before you fill it up with jam so that it lasts as long as possible. The proper way you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to boil each one individually in a big pot of water. If you're just doing one, you can also cheat a little bit and just fill it up with water and microwave it, which is what I did with this. So yeah, so it's disinfected. Don't microwave it with a cap, it's metal. But the rest is good. So I'm gonna try to fill this without dripping anything. And that's good. And now we just wipe off the edges and put the lid on, and you refrigerate it. So this is a little jam that we just jarred, and it'll make a nice gift because it's a nice jar. And then this one is the one we're going to use for our house.
Oh.
No. So that's our jam. Thanks for watching.